Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to talk to you about some of my favorite things that I've been using for hydration. And this is face, body, hands especially. So thanks for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. And this is like the everyday me these days. Lipstick, this one happens to be the Wayne Goss Zinnia lipstick, you know, skincare, and then a layer of sunscreen. And usually not in that order, but that's all that I've been wearing. And I just got back from the grocery store. So after having gone through and, you know, made sure that I got everything kind of wiped down and then put away. And when I go out, I grocery shop for like weeks at a time. I do have a produce delivery that comes once a week. So I was going for like flour, sugar, pasta, canned goods, things that I really want to stock up on and have my pantry full. And every time I do that, I had to go to 3 different grocery stores. I ended up like, before I left the house, I was very well hydrated. And by the time I came home, I looked like I had the hands of a 300-year-old. I looked like my hands were near mummy texture. They were so dry. They were so unhappy. And I had been wearing just a regular homemade cloth mask, but it made me think of a conversation I've been having with a dear friend of mine who is a dentist locally, and she says that they're finally able to open their office up again for things other than emergent cases, and she was wondering, how do I keep myself hydrated and not get irritated? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you my favorites, and then I'm gonna link a couple of articles that I read and I sent to my friend in the box down below. All right, so if you're looking for expensive and really like delicious and amazing for your body, you can use it on your hands too, but for me this is like my body care, and it's so expensive and you don't really need it, but I love the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, and I have this giant tub. I'm running low, but I try and ration it because this is my favorite, but you got to use it up because it doesn't last forever. Something that I got that I've really been enjoying is this. It's from Korres. It's their Vanilla Guava Body Butter. This stuff smells really good. And I got this at a Boxy pop-up, I think in November, December. And I got it for like, I don't know, $6, $12. And it's normally like really expensive. But if you happen to be a Boxy charmer and you ever see things like this and you like expensive, nice, this is a very nice body butter. You get 7.95. Let's just call it 8 fluid ounces. And it was really, really significantly discounted. I would say like 70+% off. So that was great. All right, so for the hands, oh my goodness. My hands have been through the mill. And I can still smell the bleach on them, even though I've washed them like, I don't know how many times today from all the hand sanitizer, and then the bleach water that I go over like certain types of, you know, boxes or whatever that you get from the grocery store. I can still smell the bleach on my hands from all the disinfecting that I do after I bring the groceries in on my counters and what have you. My hands have been really unhappy. The one thing that I did mention that I picked up probably about a month ago, is I got 2 of these lotion sticks from Bliss Kiss. It's their Simply Sealed lotion stick. And this one is in pink sugar. And it looks like a giant roll-up chapstick, but it's a solid lotion. So if you're one of those who is worried about dropping a lotion that, you know, the cap might flip off and squeeze inside your handbag or your messenger bag or whatever it is that you're using, or if you don't want it like in your desk drawer at work, this is amazing and it's really nice. But the one thing that I love about that product is that it has jojoba in it. And jojoba oil is one of those oils that's really close to our natural oils that our body makes. And so it is really good at repairing skin that is chapped, red, cracked. It's very nourishing, and it's about as close as nature can get to what your body naturally produces. So I do have 2 separate containers of jojoba oil. One that I leave at my bedside. This is from Now Solutions. And this one you can tell it's like greasy because right before bed, you know, several drops, and I'll do this, and then I'll close it, and then I'll put it back on my nightstand. So it does look a little kind of oily and gross, but I haven't had it that long. I really do like this, and this is not that expensive. This is 4 ounces. Now this is another 4 ounces that I picked up because I wanted to not have to cart this around to different places around the house. So this one lives by my bedside, and this is one that I have in my bathroom. And this is, I don't know if it's Jojoba Naturals, cold press organic jojoba oil. So it's great for all over. I started when my skin was getting really dry because I use hand sanitizer from like the tips of my fingers like up to my elbows. When my arms, like my forearms and the backs of my hands and my cuticles were just like outrageously dry, what I do is several drops of this, you know, in everywhere. If I need more, a little bit more, and then a layer of this over the top. And then I just sit down for like 20 minutes and let it soak in. And I just keep, you know, rubbing until I don't feel like I'm a grease balm. And if you're not somebody who likes oils, this might be hard, but I really think that jojoba oil, just regular jojoba oil that's not expensive, this was like $4 or $5 at the grocery store. It'll do amazing things for your skin. Since all of this started, I have been doing a very minimal skincare routine. I used to have like 12 different things I'd put on, and it varied. If you've seen my my skincare, here's my bathroom with all my stuff in it. I'll link it here for you. I have like a shelf on the wall in the bathroom where it's like, there must be like 35 things on there. And it's whatever I feel like my skin needs at the moment. Something more hydrating. Do I need a clarifying toner? Do I need a exfoliating mask? Do I need something that's deep and nourishing? But the one thing I'll tell you, when I was talking to my friend who is going to be wearing an N95 mask as she goes back to work and opens up her dental office again, she said just wearing it for 2 hours, she ended up with huge lines and her skin was irritated. And I thought, you know, this is when you need something that's going to help repair your lipid barrier, that layer that kind of keeps all the moisture in. And the things that I love the most are things that have ceramides in them. This is one of my favorite products. This is the Ceramidin liquid from Dr. Jart. And this is a hydrating toner. So this is a really light liquid layer. It's one of those, it's a pale yellow, but it is basically just like a hydrating, it's called a hydrating liquid, but that's what it is. It's liquid. So this would go on first. And then from your thinnest formula to your thickest formula. I have been wanting to try, but haven't tried the Ceramide Cream. There is a cream from this line. There's a bunch of products, but I really do like this one. I can't recommend anything else because I haven't tried it, but I assume that if it's like this, it's gonna be amazing. All right, another one of my favorite products is this. This is from Krave Beauty. It's the Great Barrier Relief. This is a hydrating serum, and this has a whole bunch of things in it that are built specifically to help boost your lipid barrier and really keep you hydrated. So it has tamanu oil, safflower oil, rosehip oil, vitamin B3, ceramides, and natural moisturizing factors. So it's a skin barrier repairing serum. That's exactly what you need if you're going to be in and out of a mask. And you don't have to be in one of those really tight N95 masks, but even if you're wearing a fabric mask or disposable surgical masks, like the little blue ones that are like pleated right here at the sides, those, I mean, just the irritation from where it kind of hits your skin, that can be a problem. So a product like this is going to be great for you. The other thing that I love about this is that it's not, normally serums come in 1 ounce. This is 1.52 fluid ounces, so you get 1.5 ounces, and it's $28. And it is probably one of the best things I've ever done for my skin. This is the one thing I refuse to be without. Now mine, as you can see, it's almost out. So at a certain point where it won't pump anymore, I turn it on its head, and then as I'm going to use it, I'll unscrew the pump here, and then I'll bang some out on my hand, or I'll wipe this here. And since it's nearly done, I'm not as concerned about introducing bacteria into here, because once I get to the point where I'm standing it on its head, I've got like maybe a week before it's like all gone. But this is the product I've probably gone through. This is probably my 7th or 8th bottle of this, and I have another one that's waiting in the wings for when this one's done. This one's amazing and at a great price. So this surprised me. People have been talking about this cream for such a long time, and I had never gotten around to using it, but then I found a duo pack of the First Aid Beauty, what is it, the Ultra Repair Cream. This stuff is nice, and it's not as expensive as some other really high-end creams. I like this one a lot. It has colloidal oatmeal in it, and it's really hydrating. So it's an intense hydration skin protectant. And I think that this, normally I think the normal size jars are 4 ounces. And for 4 ounces, because a normal face cream comes in a 1 ounce jar, it's really reasonably priced for what it is. This is one of those that, this is the mango scent. There was this is 2 ounces. The 2 ounce of the unscented is what I would probably repurchase myself. I gave to my oldest daughter who has sensitive skin and she needs things that are not scented. And she has really liked this. She says it's really nice. So if you haven't tried the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, this is a really nice, not too expensive, hydrating, but this would be kind of like the last barrier. Oh, I forgot one thing. So before you put on your face cream, this is something, I had no idea how amazing this was. This is from Blithe. It's the pressed serum, the gold apricot pressed serum. I'm nearly out of it. What I love so much about this stuff is when you put it on, it kind of goes on like a balm. I have some right here. And it is one of those, it can feel oily. I don't know if oily is the right word for it, but I get so much intense nourishment and hydration from this. So before I hit the pillow, before I go to bed, I'll wash my face, I'll put on some of this, I'll put on some of this, and then I throw on this pressed serum. And because it is it has a nice thickness and balminess to it, it almost feels like, I can't even, the one product I could say that it kind of, it's kind of like a combination between like solidified oils and a thick cream. It's like if those two things came together, that's the texture of this. It's a really beautiful, almost gel-like on the skin. I also really love this for, you know, before I put on my face cream, I'll slather this everywhere, and then I'll use a gua sha tool. Sorry for the interruption. The phone call was from my neurosurgeon's office setting up a Zoom appointment. I'm grateful for that. I found out from my my neurologist, who is in Seattle, who I had a Zoom appointment with last week, that she's not able to give me any more medication that's going to help my headache. So she wrote an email to my neurosurgeon and said, you need to see if there are other options available. So I think this might be the to surgery or not to surgery conference. So I'll find out next month. All right, I was talking about using this Blithe pressed gold apricot serum. Oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing, with a gua sha tool. So gua sha is a Chinese traditional medicine, deep tissue massage kind of. It's not really massage, but it's like a deep tissue sort of treatment that you can receive from somebody else or give yourself. I have a jade gua sha tool that I use, and so I'll have this everywhere. It's balmy, it's moisturizing, it's super hydrating, it almost feels slightly oily. And then I'll take that tool and I'll just start like going over my forehead. I'm sure there's a million YouTube videos on how to gua sha your face. But what I really like about it is I carry a lot of tension here in my forehead. And so I can just feel like even pressing right now, it's like, oh man, that hurts. So I'm able to like get release some of this tension here. And then I carry a lot right here. I clench my teeth a lot. And I think I grind my teeth at night, so says my dentist. But I find that when I do gua sha and I really focus on these muscles here, or if I spend some time kind of just massaging this right here with this Blithe pressed serum, it really helps so much. And I take it all the way down my neck, and then I gua sha going up this way. And I have a lot of tension in my neck from my headache. So it's one of those things that it's not just moisturizing, it's also like relaxing and self-care, and I do it every night. And when this jar is near, I'm almost to the point where like I better order another one or I'm not gonna have it. It's amazing. Really love this stuff. My favorite lip options, I have 3 lip moisturizers here. And these are the things I've been reaching for outside of my lipstick. I still wear lipstick every day, but sometimes halfway through the day my lipstick's gone, and instead of coming to my room and reapplying it, I have like little tubes of these guys throughout the house. I'll just reach for this instead. So one of my favorite all-time things is the Laniege Lip Sleeping Mask. This one is an apple lime. I'm nearly done with it. You can see the bottom of the jar. My kids love it. It's $20 for 0.70 ounces. You're getting almost 3/4 of an ounce here, but it's $20. Something that I discovered, and I tried, and I would say that if I were to, I don't know, I was thinking if I was gonna buy one sleeping mask, it would be the Laniege. But I think there really is a place for this one in my collection. This is from Mamonde. It's the lip sleeping mask in Flower Plum Blossom. What I like about this one, this is also 0.70 ounces. So you're getting nearly that 3/4 ounce. They both have the same amount. This one's $14, 14 or 15, and this one's 20, so it's less expensive. The other thing that's great about this is that it is just a little bit thicker, I feel, than the one from Laniege, and it is just a little bit sticky. Now, sticky sounds bad, but when I want something to stay in place, I like something that's sticky, because then I know it's going to be where I put it. Now, if you're going to bed, this is great. If you're, I don't wear lipstick when I'm wearing a mask. So if I go grocery shopping, or I have to go to the doctor, or I have to go other places, and there's very few places that I'm going these days, and I'm wearing a mask, I'm not wearing any makeup, and I'm not wearing any lipstick, but I am wearing one of these two underneath just to keep my lips hydrated. And my favorite way to seal the deal in is to use some of Glossier's Balm.com. This is the Mango Balm. It's my favorite, well, mango, coconut, 6 of one, half dozen of another. They're both like right there at the top for my favorite things. I really love these. They're so good. This one has a very slight pink color to it, but what's great is that when you put it on, it really doesn't tint your lips. And I have used this, you know, on dry elbows, on dry cuticles. Sometimes I'll pat a little bit here and like seal in my under eye cream before I go to bed if I feel like my under eyes are super dry. And this does have a petroleum product in it, so I think of it more as an occlusive. So I put on my hydrating, nourishing product, and then I put this on over the top, and it kind of feels like it's not, whatever I have in there, the nourishment's only going to go in and it's not going to go out. So I think that keeping yourself hydrated, face, hands, body, and especially your lips, is the best thing we can do right now. It's the one thing that I have not given up on. I've given up on makeup. There are days that my hair is like all crazy because I've given up on doing my hair, but I have not given up on hydration, and it's the one thing that makes me really feel decadent. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was helpful. I don't know if you're spending a large portion of your day in a mask. If you are, let me know in the comments down below what you find to be the most helpful to help keep your skin happy, or what you've tried and you know doesn't work for you. I'm also going to leave in the description box down below 2 articles that I came across that I felt were very helpful in the what we can do to help kind of protect our skin while wearing a mask, or if we're dealing with a lot of like dryness from sanitation and all of that, like all of the hand washing and all of the hand sanitizers and all of those things can be really stripping. So let me know what your favorite hydrating products are. Let me know what you're doing if you are encountering some of these problems, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.